They block truth to protect monsters, and the system lets them. Let's not dance around it. Let's not sugarcoat what's right in front of us. You've got a so-called president, a man sitting in the highest seat of power, actively hiding files. Not just any files. These are sealed records tied to crimes against children. Crimes against children. And the system is helping him do it. Congress signs off. Judges look the other way. The media plays dumb. They aren't just hiding papers, they're burying lives. And while they sit behind marble walls sipping wine and pretending to be leaders, you and I know the truth. If this were any of us, we'd already be behind bars. No trial. No delay. No cover-up. Just cold steel handcuffs and a mugshot slapped on every news outlet in the country. They'd call us monsters, unfit, dangerous. And they'd be done with us. But when it's a trillionaire in a suit or a political puppet with connections, suddenly the laws disappear. Suddenly, national security becomes the excuse. Suddenly, ongoing investigations mean delay after delay until the whole thing is forgotten. Where's the outrage? Where are the protectors of children when the predator wears a flag pin and walks through the White House? Don't you get it? This country doesn't run on justice anymore, it runs on power. If you've got enough money, enough dirt on the right people, enough friends in high places, you can get away with anything. Literally anything. And the rest of us? We're left to rot in a system that sees us as disposable. There's rules for you, for me, for the broke, the working class, the disabled, the single moms, the everyday folks just trying to live right. We get tickets for broken tail lights and fines we can't afford. We get locked up for the smallest things. Meanwhile, the rich and powerful traffic in lives and walk free. That's not law. That's not order. That's fraud. That's tyranny in a tailored suit. You still think laws are real? Let me break something to you. If the law doesn't apply to the powerful, it doesn't exist. Period. The moment the rich get exemptions, the whole system collapses. We're living in a lie. A nation of rules that only rule the poor. A justice system that doesn't protect the innocent, it protects the elite. And they've got the nerve to call this a democracy? Please. It's a playground for the powerful and a prison for the rest of us. If this post makes you uncomfortable, good. It should. Because this isn't politics anymore. This is about children being used, abused, and tossed aside like garbage while their abusers hold office and wave the flag. If that doesn't make your blood boil, you've lost your soul. And here's the scariest part. They know most people won't say a word. That's why they keep getting away with it. Silence is their weapon. Distraction is their shield. They feed us entertainment, fake debates, rigged elections, and then they quietly close the doors and lock the truth away. But I won't be quiet. And neither should you. Because if we don't raise our voices now, they'll keep rewriting reality. They'll keep hiding the files. They'll keep hurting the ones who can't defend themselves, our children, while pretending to be leaders. This is our line in the sand. We either expose the rot, or we let it consume everything we love. Choose truth. Choose justice. Choose to speak, no matter how loud the machine roars. The cult that rules US. Truth they don't want you to hear. Let's stop pretending. Let's stop acting like this is normal. Let's stop lying to ourselves and calling this justice or democracy. Because it's not. What we're living under is a facade, a performance, a dirty illusion built to protect the rich, the powerful, and the guilty. We have a former president, Trump, on record, on video, confessing, laughing, bragging about abusing women. Not rumors. Not opinions. His own words. And guess what? He's not sitting behind bars. He's not in a courtroom. He's not even hiding in shame. He's back on the stage, grinning, campaigning, shaking hands, like he's untouchable. Why? Because he is untouchable. The system made sure of it. You think it's just one man? Think again. The whole machine is rigged. Judges, politicians, media puppets, and billionaires, all playing the same sick game. When you see the courts allow files to be hidden, when you watch lawmakers vote to block access to evidence tied to abuse, corruption, or human trafficking, that's not law, that's protection. That's not leadership, that's a cult protecting its own. They don't want us to ask questions. They want us to move on. They want us to forget. Sweep it under the rug. Change the channel. They close the case like it never happened and expect us to play dumb. But I don't forget. I don't look away. I'm not one of their brainwashed sheep. You want to know the truth? These people don't work for the people. They worship power. They don't care about children, families, women, or justice. They care about protecting their own reputations and hiding the blood on their hands. You could burn a city down with the evidence these courts bury. And while they silence whistleblowers and jail activists, Trump laughs on TV. Billionaires fly on private jets with sealed court documents. Victims get pushed to the shadows. And anyone who speaks the truth? They get labeled as crazy, extreme, or dangerous. They call themselves Congress. They wear robes and suits. But what they really are is a cult of elitist demons. A regime of the rich. The Illuminati doesn't wear hoods anymore. They wear ties and titles. And they don't sacrifice in basements. They sacrifice your future, your freedom, your children's innocence. Let that sink in. They blocked access to abuse files. They voted to keep the truth hidden. They helped a man who confessed to sexual assault walk free. And they expect you to stay silent. Let that be you. You'd be in a cage faster than you can say due process. You wouldn't even get a headline. But when it's a billionaire, when it's Trump, when it's their circle, suddenly the law bends. Suddenly, truth becomes classified. Suddenly, they play dumb and say, it's complicated. There is nothing complicated about child abuse. Nothing complicated about rape. Nothing complicated about corruption. The truth is right in our faces. But we've been trained not to see it. We've been conditioned to believe these people are leaders. No, they're actors. Predators. Liars. They don't govern, they manipulate. They don't protect us, they protect each other. They don't serve God, they serve greed. It's time people snap out of the trance. It's time we stop worshipping political idols and call this what it is. Evil. A morally bankrupt, cold-blooded, soulless cabal of the ultra-rich who've sold their conscience for control. They'll silence this truth. They'll shadow ban it. They'll call it conspiracy. But deep down, you know I'm right. You can feel it. Because it's not just politics anymore, it's personal. It's about our safety, our children, our dignity. So no, I won't stay silent. I won't forget. And if you have a soul left inside you, neither will you. Watch the video at the end of this post. Listen to his own words. And ask yourself, if this man can confess on camera and still run for president, what does that say about the country we live in? This ain't justice. This ain't freedom. This is organized crime in the disguise of government. It's time to wake up. Speak up. Rise up. Before they block every truth left in this world. Written by Santiago D.C. Maria. Copyright 2025 Independent Writer. Newsflash Facebook. Content Creator. Santiago D.C. Maria. All rights reserved.
Well, sort of that's what she said I did to her. She fainted with great emotion. She actually indicated that she loved it. Okay, she loved it until commercial break. In fact, I think she said it was sexy, didn't she? It was very sexy to be raped. What did she say?
So, sir, I just want to confirm, it's your testimony that you Carol said that she loved being sexually assaulted by you?
Well, based on her interview with Anderson Cooper. Well, sort of that's what she said I did to her. She fainted with great emotion. She actually indicated that she loved it. Okay, she loved it until commercial break. In fact, I think she said it was sexy, didn't she? It was very sexy to be raped. What did she say?
So, sir, I just want to confirm, it's your testimony that you Carol said that she loved being sexually assaulted by you?
Well, based on her interview with Anderson Cooper. Well, sort of that's what she said I did to her. She fainted with